Hi everybody, I'm Florida Trailblazer, exploring the history and wilderness of Florida. Today I'm out here roaming through these beautiful woods in the Green Swamp Wilderness Preserve. It's located in central Florida. It's a vast area, lots of places to explore. It covers 4 counties. So there's many trails and all sorts of beautiful Florida habitats to experience here. And there's also a lot of interesting layers of history all throughout these woods. So there's a lot to experience and learn about along the way as you explore these beautiful woods here in the Green Swamp. It's one of my favorite places here in Florida. I've been coming here for many years, and I feel like each time I come here, I discover something new or something I haven't seen before. You just never know what you'll find out here. There's a lot of wildlife and scenic places. Today we're going to roam through these woods, journey into the wilderness, and see what history we can discover along the way as well. Exploring deeper out here in the woods. There's a beautiful creek up there. And if you look off to the side here, some citrus trees. Now, some time ago, people had homesteads out here. And a lot of times you'll find these citrus trees around the area. You can see behind me there some oranges. And sometimes when you eat these, they're pretty good, but then other times you bite into them and they're real sour. So it just depends. These look pretty good. I'm going to continue on into the woods here. There's a creek just up ahead of me. Sometimes you see alligators in areas like this. I've seen them out here in this particular creek. I don't see any at the moment, but oftentimes they're watching you and you don't see them. It takes a lot of patience too to really see them sometimes. We'll cross over this section over the creek. So you can get a view of the creek behind me there. Very careful crossing over some of these areas. The rocks can be slippery. That's not too bad. I'm on the other side of the creek now. There's a beautiful pond just up ahead. A nice little pond just up ahead here. And I'm not sure if this is a pond or a sinkhole. You see this area here is filled in with water. So peaceful out here and relaxing. Just to roam through these woods. It's raining just a little bit. Nice and cool out here. Just taking in all this beautiful nature. There's another pond over here. And it may be part of an old quarry that was out here at one time. You can see the whole area is filled in with water. There's an area over just ahead of me. It's elevated. Looks like it's part of a tram or roadway that went through this area at one time. And it's really hard to tell because it's so wooded back in here. Just behind me here is the pond or quarry site. I'll turn the camera around so you all can see behind me there's what looks to be part of a tramway. Very interesting. So who knows where this leads? I was exploring in the other direction, and I saw this area beyond the woods. Wanted to come check it out. And that's the great thing about coming out, exploring this wilderness and all these different kinds of areas. You start to discover things in the woods, and it piques your curiosity, inspires you to want to continue on exploring, hiking in the woods. So yeah, this area where I'm walking is all cleared out. Seems to be some sort of old road or tram that was used. This is interesting. Back here in the woods, you can see some foundations and blocks, even some bed frames just up ahead there. This may have been part of an old homestead site or used as a hunt cabin at one time. Oftentimes these places have many layers of history to them, used for various purposes over the years. Here are some traces from the past, evidence from people that were once out here. Take a look here. Bed frames. This one's hard to see because it's mostly covered up. There's another frame over here. Also around the area you can see a lot of these pieces of wood remnants from the structure here. Explored around that area for a little while. Saw some evidence from the structure there, some of those blocks and pieces of wood. And whoever was staying out here at one time was right by that water. So it's a beautiful place to stay. Really peaceful and scenic. Lots of water sources around here. There's fish. I'm going to keep exploring further into the wilderness and see what else we can discover along the way out here. It's very interesting. Just up ahead, you see some abandoned buses. Way out here in a green swamp. You see part of a structure there. And I'm sure at one time there was more to the site. You can see this remaining structure, not much to it. Nothing left here in this structure. See, the roof is collapsing. And take a look over here. You can see these abandoned buses. They've been out here for quite some time. Just rusting away out here in the woods. You can see the front of this bus here. Most of it's gone, but as you walk around, you can see inside there's some appliances. So at one time people were staying out here, perhaps in these buses. See part of a pathway there. It's an old road at one time used to get out here, so I imagine that's how these buses were brought in. Take a look at the front of the bus here. Let's take a look at this. You can see how embedded the wheel is here in the ground. Let's explore a little bit more around this site in the woods, just beyond these buses. See some metal here, even part of a sink or something like that, I'm not sure. See some more metal over here, and even part of a pipe coming out of the ground, which indicates that there was a well here at one time. Look at this. So you can see right here, part of a well. Some metal over there. More orange trees. Some orange trees here. Right there behind me. See a little pond there behind me. Looks like it was dug out. Very swampy and dense, flooded out in a lot of these areas. As it dries out, may be able to get further back into this wilderness. Take a look over here. Remains from an old vehicle. So this vehicle here may have been out here before those buses. The area could have been used as a homestead at one time, and then over time used for different purposes, a hunt camp. It's hard to say. It's always so many layers of history in these places. It's always a treat seeing some of these abandoned vehicles and traces from the past out here in the woods.